นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังธัมมังสังฆังนะมัสสามิขอโอกาสหมู่คณะสาธุชนทั้งหลายเจริญพรศรัทธาญาติโยมทั้งหลายที่มารวมกันณสถานที่ตรงนี้ Good morning and welcome. This morning we've all gathered at this place, Vimokkharam. Right. I remember from the year 2020 when I first arrived in Melbourne, and Vimokkharam was in the process of building. We have been invited to participate in different occasions, and until this year 2023 we can see these transformations, right? Even though it's COVID time, but yet things can be done at a very slow pace, but it's still being done and finished. Now we can see this building, a statutory place for us Buddhists to participate in doing this goodness of practicing of dana, generosity like this morning, right? Is to preserve the traditions of the Arya Sangha, the traditions of the Buddha, that the monks going for their arms round with the support of the faithful lay devotees, so that the monk or the bhikkhus don't have to worry about their food, right? And they can practice peacefully and calmly in their bhikkhu's life, yes? In the eradicating of their defilements. This is very important, and because of this place, they have given a lot of people the opportunity to gather a place for the peace of your heart. Just by walking into this place, it's full of forests. The power of this forest, the power, the word power, right? The tree, the greens, the big trees, it feels good. The kind of atmosphere, the energy around here, it makes you feel good, right? I like places like, in Lara, Sampato, no trees, very dry, but we try. Remember, we human beings got the capability in transforming things from a place, right, that is dry and not developed, but because of our perseverance, right, our good intention that we set in setting up a place. That's why we can see many places, right, that once upon a time a desert, right. For example, I give you this place in Texas, America, when the monks were invited to set up a place in Texas. It was desert, so they put all the refugees there, right? The Asian refugee there, and now it has become a forest. My friend was a monk that stayed there from the start. He said, last time, desert, Ajahn Keng, desert, nothing. Then we plant tree, we got to drag the holes. Every day we got to water the plant, and of course, things don't get well all the time. A lot of trees just die because of dryness, right? But because of perseverance, that they persist, that this is something which is good, we should carry on, don't give up. Yeah, it's hard. We keep trying, even though we feel, but we keep trying. that holds with the same principle in our life, especially our own behavior, the way we behave, the way we think, the way we do to ourselves in life, that cause a lot of regrets, remorse, and all this unwholesome thing that we've done in the past. Right? By listening, by following the Buddha's teaching, we slowly, bit by bit, overcoming this kind of guilt, this kind of changes to transform ourselves. Yeah, we are not perfect. We know we are not perfect, but we try our best to be perfect. It's a long tug of war game. It's a tug of war. This kind of training, going against the stream, going against your craving. That's why we have the 5 precepts to guide us through our life. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no telling lies, no diversity speech, no alcohol, and all these things, right, is very, very detrimental for our mental health. That's why our Lord Buddha, long ago, he has foreseen these are the root cause of our human beings' problems, right? That we should practice, try our best to practice the 5 precepts and implement in our life, so that our life will be blessed. Silena sukatiyanti. Sukati, happiness. You'll be happy. Silena bhoga sampada. So that your life will be blessed with what? Abundant wealth. Silena dipudiyate tasma sila visodhaye. So that when you leave these human realms, you will have a better destination waiting for you in front of you until you have reached. And you will reach Nibbana, right? Eradicate all these greed, hatred, delusions, kind of mind state in our mind. It's very important, right? We got to keep reminding again and again and again. And a lot of people sometimes they say that, why this monk, they keep repeating the same old thing, everything again and again and again. It's not interesting at all. But if you want to ask yourself, what has been repeated? Have you done it? Have you tried it? And did you make an effort to correct yourself? That should be the question you put to yourself. Rather than going for more interesting speech, more interesting thought that make you happy, but you only make your ear feels happier, that's all. But deep inside each and individual in ourselves, in our heart, all this mind state that is boiling ourselves, getting ourselves woke up, being angry, jealous, all this kind of unwholesome mind state. We never make an effort, or we rather that, this is why I am. That's why you are so sad. That's why you are, most of the time, we are dwelling in the kind of old mind state. Old kind of mind state has been, this video game, this video content has been going on again and again. And it's repeating itself. And we can't detach. We can't even dislodge ourselves from this kind of mind state. In fact, we have been pulling by this kind of what we call perceptions, habitual thinking, habitual kinds of habit things. That's why when the Buddha said, be mindful, practice mindfulness in your daily life. A lot of people will say that, I'm very mindful. But when they're tickled off, when they say tickled off, that means they're triggered. Someone press a button, push. That's it. Your head blows. He got so furious. But he doesn't know. We never address We are not fast enough until we say, uh-oh, there you are. But when we start to have this kind of self-evaluations, when the Buddha says self-evaluation, that means self-correcting yourself. It's very hard to let another person to come and tell you, because we human beings have a lot of pride, ego. Who are you to come and tell me? Cheat on you, and then you quarrel. Small mistakes spark up the fire. And is it the truth? This is true. This is happening. Even though you don't voice out inside your brain, the fire, the volcano going to erupt soon. Right? That's why it's very important. Doing Dhamma is very good. Enhancing your barami in terms of generosity, so that you're preparing yourself for the next lifetime. When you come back, you have abandoned things to use, the foraker seat, you got a big house, a lot of money, a lot of sensual pleasure, enjoyment. You don't have to worry about food, clothing, lodging, medicine, nothing. But that's only external thing. We're talking about our mind state. That's why we see so many people who are rich, but they are not happy. Because why? I want more. Craving, they never have enough. When the person admires someone else, when he was not so rich, he doesn't own a car. He's going by train or going by bicycle or motorbike or going by bus. They always admire those person who owns a car. And he managed to work very hard. Now he has a car. He said, if I got money, the cheapest one I will get. Now you have to acquire it. Then you see your mind start to be greedy. I think I want Lamborghini now. You see how the mind, how this craving improve by itself without you even knowing it. And you can have it. You work harder because of your good barami, your good karma. Yeah, you can have your Lamborghini. Then you say, I want a big bungalow now. Your house too small. Hey, you look at your body, you look at the coffin that you put it in. So small the coffin. 3 feet by 6 feet or 7 feet, that's all. We did a big house and we got to, right now, everybody's scratching their head. How to pay the bills now. You see? All these self-inflicting kinds of problem. We human beings has been doing this thing, repeating all this mistake again and again, and we never learn. Because why? Because our mind is always been engineered by greed, been engineered by craving, greed, hatred, and delusion. That's why the Buddha said, you should meditate, observe the precept, meditate, maintain mindfulness in your life. Life is never perfect, let me tell you, never. But life can be what? Being contented with what you are. Contentment is the highest happiness. Be contented with what you have, what you already acquired. Be happy, right? If you want something better, it's okay. Just have a thought of it, but never mind. I'm quite happy with what I am now. And be happy with what you are, right? Until condition permits. If not, we'll be like a servant to this material thing all the while. Our mind don't have the time to rest. Most of the time spent is what? Thinking of external things, making more money, doing this, doing that. It's always kind of stress, self-inflicting stress, self-inflicting kind of dukkha, suffering within ourselves. Now who to blame now? Who to blame? You yourself to be blamed. No, don't blame outside. The Buddha said, no. You never blame other people. Blame yourself for being able to arrest. Don't have the quality of not being able to differentiate what thing is relevant or irrelevant for yourself. Look at the whole world now. In Australia, we are so peaceful. Luckily, we are so peaceful. Right? Look at what's happening in the Middle East now. Right? And we can only extend our heart of sympathy. That's all. But we, human beings, got to face our own karma. It's their karma. What to do? Who wants you to be born in that kind of war zone place? Right? Do they have a choice? You think they like to be born there? No? Everybody, when they're born, they thought that I will be something like Australia, They have abundant food, very fair system, all these good things happening here, and it's okay. But if you're born in a place, your karma is the one that brings you there. Right? No one wishes to be in the place that is full of bombing. No one wants that, or what to do. Right? Everybody is blaming this, blaming that. It's a blaming game. No use. Karma. We use the word karma. What to do if you're there? How to make good. We don't know what's going to happen next. Right? One of my big supporter, Mr. Chayote, he's a donor who offered the land in the Ulutila Santi Foreign Monastery that we have today. He just passed away while he was driving. No accident. Driving, they tell the wife, we're going to buy lottery, stop at the junction. That's it, he's gone. The wife said, hey, what happened? I said, yeah, he died very peacefully, happily also. Yeah. So you see, this is life. What I'm trying to say is, life is uncertain. Life is very uncertain. Death is very certain. So we treasure what we have now, and we rejoice. We rejoice. Everybody rejoice with this meritorious deed. We've all gathered here today for this ceremony, Papa ceremony, Samtikat Dana ceremony. Right? We still have the opportunity to perform all this goodness. So, with the remaining time, please find time to meditate, calm your mind down, and reflect about your life. So you can start to improve yourself for better transformation. That this place, when we first came, nothing. Now, wow. It's a nice place, peaceful place, right? And that will be the sharing for today.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.